90th minute left, extra time, plus 5 minutes. Now Emre Can on the ball, cutting inside with the pass. Now to Dwight Gill, he's getting past the first defender, and this super sub has hit the goal once again. It is done, 3-1 against West Ham United, thanks to the amazing Dwight Gill. Boys, it's team of the season time. Get your coins at FIFAninja.com using the code Janny for 5% off. The link is in the description below. Hey, assistant coach, how are you doing? It is me, Janny Sports, and welcome back to the Crystal Palace career mode. As you guys might remember from the last episode, I took the job at Turkey to be their national manager, and now we are looking through the squad. We have some great players in there, like Arda Turan, like Erkin, who is probably one of the best left backs in the game in my opinion, because he has everything. Then we have Tufan, our own player in the right back position. So we do have some really good players in there, but it's not the best team of the world. So we will have a lot of struggle going into the World Cup, but still we will have to work around with the squad a little bit. Thank you guys so much for reaching 1,000 likes within like 4 hours of the last episode yesterday, and we have kept the streak alive. We now are on 16 videos, and you guys are amazing me day by day. Now today we will focus on the games in the BPL and also the final in the Capital One Cup. And this game against Southampton here started off really nicely with a nice passing play from my team. I was trying to skill a lot, but then it was Batra Aregal getting the ball, passing it to Højbjerg to Zaha, and Zaha will pass it to Paulsen. What an amazing goal from him. I never thought that he could score from that angle, but the goalkeeper definitely should have gotten to that one in my opinion. And so we are 1-0 up against Southampton, and then Schneiderlin got past everyone right there, and he could have easily scored one of the best goals of the season in my opinion. Then we got a header in, and Emre Can somehow tapped it over his own line. I just controlled him a little bit too late, and yeah, the damage was done already. It is 1-1. They have equalized, and this goal line technology thing is never really showing up too much. Now we are on the attack once again, trying to score one more goal. Zaha passing it to Dybala, and he gets his own goal as well. So both of our strikers are able to score in this match, Dybala and Paulsen doing their jobs, but the rest of the team now needs to defend in a proper way. Swift joining into the game to really keep the midfield together and have a brilliant moment where he can get an assist. But now boys, we have one of the weirdest things I've ever seen on any FIFA. This is me winning the game 2-1 against Southampton, and their player decided to waste time at the corner flag even though they were losing. I just couldn't believe it. I was laughing my ass off. I just stopped and I realized, what the fuck, he's not moving. And then it was done. We have won the game 2-1. And my players were sad and Southampton players were celebrating. I don't know why, but this definitely has to be the best glitch I have ever experienced, because this time it wasn't working against me, it was working with me and in favor of our team. So that is definitely something that has happened to me for the first time ever. Tell me in the comments down below if something like that has ever happened to you guys, because I really would like to know if I'm the only one that has experienced something like that. And we are winning in the FA Cup against Sheffield Wednesday, which is the team that I definitely didn't rate too high. So we have simmed that game. Omeruo though in the late minutes got us the win in the end, which is something that I was expecting from the team. And now we are moving on into the Champions Cup. Our opponent in the round of 16 is Ajax. This is the team from Netherlands that a lot of people have been saying that they have a lot of talent in there, and I definitely have to agree. They have players like Fischer, Zivkovic, El Ghazi and Kishna as well, I think, and I was really scared of this team. I'm normally not really scared of like smaller teams, but with Ajax I really knew that they had kind of the same mentality as I had. They have a lot of young players in their team, and I definitely thought that they would have grown by the time. So I knew that players like Victor Fischer or Zivkovic would be really dangerous. And here you can see they do get in a nice attack, and they do hit the crossbar, luckily for us. Now Paulsen on the attack, one-on-one against the defender, decides to cut back and then cut inside once again, and his shot will get saved by the goalkeeper. That shot was right on him, so we could have done a lot better there. 37th minute though, right after that chance, it is Paulsen once again, and then it is our centre back with a really nice volley. It was Björn Engels trying his luck with his left foot, but now it's time for us to make some changes. Mitch McGugan, Ward-Prowse, and I think Dwight Gale, I'm not sure, no, sorry, Centurion joining into the game, and hopefully we could get a goal in, because this is an away game and we definitely need to score. Paulsen now pulling through with the pace, and he will score the goal. 1-0 against Ajax in the latest minute possible. This was something I was expecting from my team way earlier on in this match, but they were not able to score a goal against this really good working team of Ajax. And this is another 90th minute win for our team, which I just love these wins, man. I just love it to win games in the last minutes or equalize in the last minutes, and that is definitely one of my specialities. You guys have definitely realized that by now, because I've had so many occasions where Dwight Gale, the super sub, came into the game and was able to score later on. And this is also one of my secrets in my career modes, because in the late minutes I really like to get some substitutions in who have a lot of pace in them and who can just run past the defenders. Even though it is on legendary, it doesn't matter. If the defenders are tired, they won't be able to catch up to your fast players like Paulsen. And now, boys, we are in the Capital One Cup final, and Paulsen hits the post right away, and we got a free kick. 22nd minute, Dybala was on it. He still has number 34. I know, I will change it, boys, no worries. Højbjerg is on this one. 21 yards, 21st minute. Let's see what he can do. He can score it, obviously. He's following the footsteps of Ward-Prowse, who has scored a few free kicks for us so far in this season. And Højbjerg this time not really placing it too well, but still, Mignolet or Jones, I don't know who was in goal, wasn't able to get to that one, and he definitely could have done it. But Liverpool with a really nice attack here, and this is definitely a tough match for me every single time, because I don't like to beat my favorite team in the BPL. Sturridge trying his luck against Ledesma, and then Ledesma gets to another shot from Sterling, but then they are able to pull one back. So at this point I was thinking to myself, mate, I need to win this. I just want to win the Capital One Cup. Dybala with an amazing finesse shot into a corner that you wouldn't have expected, because normally you take those shots into the long corner, but this time it was us getting very lucky, and then it was Sterling in the right position once again. If I'm not mistaken, that is Sterling, who just scored 2 goals against us, who is doing really well at this point, and our team is struggling a lot. Liverpool are definitely dominating this game with the chances that they have taken. It was pretty lucky in the end, but still, I think they are the team that is playing better so far. Only so far, as Zaha scored this goal, and now it was an even game, and now we could maybe move forward and get a 3rd goal in. And we are also making some changes. 56th minute, we are getting 3 players into the team. Dwight Gale is obviously joining in, but also Ronaldinho, his regen on the right side there. He seems a bit too tall and a bit too strong. I wouldn't have expected him to be such a tank, but he will be a player who is now in the game. And Ledesma gets to a really important shot from Sturridge, I believe that was, and now we are in the 90th minute, and guys, you know who it is. It is Ronaldinho on the ball, passing it to Dwight Gale. 90th minute, once again, Dwight Gale, the super sub, getting into the game, and he's just a savior. He just is. It is unbelievable. This guy is getting the pass from Ronaldinho, his regen, and from now on I will just call him Ronaldinho if that's okay with you guys. But we have won the Capital One Cup thanks to Dwight Gill coming into the game and saving our team once again from going into extra time or even losing this game. He is definitely one of the top legends of this team. For me, right now, if I had to make a top 5 of our team, it would be Speroni in first place. Then we have Paulsen. Then we have Dwight Gill. These three have been amazing for me, and Speroni in the first 2 seasons has definitely been an amazing goalkeeper, or even in the 3rd season he was insane, and he is the legend of this club. Then we have obviously Paulsen, who has scored a shit ton of goals, and then we have Dwight Gill, who has scored not really too many goals, but he has scored the most important ones probably, and that's just insane. This team, I'm so hooked to every single player, and that is also the reason why I don't like to sell anyone, even if they offer me 50 million plus, because if I get, like, let's say if I would have sold Dybala, I would have had like 70 million. And to be honest, I just don't want to sell my players and get some high rated players and make things easy for me. So that is the main reason why I don't really like to go ahead and sell my players, because I still want to keep this as a challenge. I want to keep this as a road to glory. I want to grow my players into world-class players and then have them succeed on an international level with the Champions League, with the BPL win, and also the cup wins. Centurion, what the fuck? What is going on? He's joining Aston Villa when his contract expires. He just joined the team. How can I fix this? Assistant coaches, I need your help. Please tell me in the comments down below how I can fix this situation with Centurion, because I have never accepted any contracts for him or any offers for him, and he still has like 2.5 years in his contract. It's just sick to see that. But on the bright side, we have Yusuf Paulsen, who has become the man of the match. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day and peace.